Hello, it's Real World News. I'm Avery.
And I'm Jason.
Today on Real World News, Trump's campaign. Donald Trump booted Univision's main anchorman, George Ramos, out of his news conference. George Ramos was let in 2 minutes after, but he was very upset about it, and a lot of people are thinking it was because since Donald Trump doesn't like a lot of foreigners in the country, he wants him out too, just to make it a little easier.
Just like the other 11 million people.
He wants out of the actual country, and it's going to be so difficult. Why would he even do that? Horrible. It's a lot more. Why would he get into so much work if he could just let them stay in here and maybe just make a little thing or just up the security so they can't get in? I mean, that's the biggest problem.
Take the illegal immigrants already in the country and turn them into citizens.
Exactly. Just make them citizens. I say anyone, if they're in the country for more than 10 years now, they should be able to be citizens. Also, when George Ramos was let back in, he was very upset about Trump kicking him out because he just wanted to ask Trump about some questions that he has about Trump's plan of kicking everybody out. So after he was kicked out, he asked more questions. Trump did not listen and he did not respond. Donald Trump blames the stock market drop on Dow, saying that Dow has all the saying that Dow is to blame for the stock market dropping down so low.
Dramatic, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's just horrible. And Donald Trump says politicians have no clue what they're doing, and he would be great for the job. That makes no sense to me. Maybe it makes sense to him and the people who are voting for him.
How is he a front runner? He's not even a politician.
Exactly. I would be fine with Jeb Bush being a front runner, but Donald Trump, he's literally a businessman. He's not supposed to be a president. So I just don't see how he would make a good president in any way. I feel like he would just make this worse. Donald Trump blames all crimes on illegal immigrants. See, I bet you more Americans are doing more crimes than illegal immigrants. Why would they want attention to be brought to them if they're illegal immigrants? I feel like they would just be trying to live their lives. And also, they just want their kids to have good lives. They don't want them to be grown up in Mexico. Donald Trump says, in response to the capitalist comment the Pope made, that ISIS is out to get him. ISIS is going to get the Pope, and then he says he doesn't mean to scare the Pope. Why would he say something like that if he wasn't trying to scare the Pope? I just don't get it. And also, this is a fun fact. He blames everything on the Mexicans, blames everything. But yet, his clothes, suits, everything, he actually sends it to Mexico to be made. So, if he's totally against illegal immigrants in Mexico, why is he getting his clothes made in Mexico? Like, how does that even, why? Just why? Okay, Jason, to you in sports.
Alright, so for Pittsburgh Steelers, Michael Vick is the new backup quarterback, taking over Bruce Gronkowski's position. Even though Vick is not in his prime, he's still going to be a great advantage over what the Pittsburgh Steelers originally had.
Dog killer.
Okay. Where was I? The Steelers desperately needed a new backup quarterback because Bruce Gronkowski is getting a surgery on his finger, so he's not going to be in for most of the season. Also happening in the NFL, Green Bay Packers have a new starting wide receiver, Randoll Cobb. Cobb is in no hurry to get cocky with his new position. Cobb admitted last season that he tried so hard to get a good good contract with the Packers. And he said that contributed to a slow start last season. But after that season, the contract came with a 4-year, $40 million contract signing. Cobb accepted the deal, and now he has to do his best for the deal thing.
In other news, very recent news, this is just in. We just heard that a legal immigrant from an Irish, actually Colombian man, came into the U.S. illegally with an illegal monkey, and we found out that they were actually in his apartment smoking marijuana together.
A monkey smoking marijuana.
It sounds hilarious, but it's true. Okay, this was real world news. I'm Avery,
And I'm Jason.